Charlemagne rhyme. Charlemagne rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit.
Subscribe. Yeah, there it goes. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here, doing another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure review on the Nickelodeon Nicktoons TMNT cartoon show. Casey Jones, street banging vigilante figure. Gotta give a big thanks to my friend Mr. Phils for making this review possible. I am very excited about this figure. I am super glad to have it, and I'm stoked that Playmates has made a Casey Jones figure. I'm really stoked that they add him into the cartoon. And as you can see right here, it says, as seen in TMNT TV show Season 2, Casey Jones. So there he is. He's got his hockey stick, and he's got a baseball bat, his mask right over there. Here's the Turtles picture from the show, Casey Jones, ages 4 and up. And there's a bio on the back of the packaging for Casey Jones, and you can cut this out and collect these if you wish. It's kind of a weird shape to cut out. If you want to read through the bio, you can go ahead and pause it now. And then here's the other figures from the line that have been released. I have yet to review Kirby Bat, Squirrelanoid, and Mutagen Man. I have all 3 of those. So this is one figure from the TMNT cartoon show that I've been really excited for. I am stoked for it. Let's crack this thing open. So here's Casey Jones out of the packaging, and I think this is one of the coolest TMNT cartoon figures that they have put out. I really like this figure a lot. I do have some gripes with him, but overall, I think this is just a really well sculpted figure. I like the paint applications. For the most part, I do have complaints about this baseball bat and the hockey stick being white instead of brown. I think it would have been nice if they had painted those different color. I don't know why they're white. I get a little frustrated with that. So these look okay though. The sculpting on them isn't too bad. And each of these fit into either of the hands very well too. So getting a close look at this hockey stick, I think that came out pretty nice as far as the sculpting goes. You can see the wrap right there at the bottom. So I think that looks pretty good. And then you get this little notch right up here. The baseball bat is sculpted pretty well too. I like how the lines are sculpted in there so it looks like it's made out of real wood. And instead of having the golf bag on his back or the shoulder strap golf bag, he has these 2 clips, one holding the hockey stick and the other one for the baseball bat. This looks okay. It's actually sculpted pretty well. It has like these notches sculpted in right here. But again, the white plastic, I don't really get it. You can see the detailed notches right there in the mask. So these are sculpted notches in there, those little dots. And then you have this black paint over here around the eyes and doing the skeleton mouth and nose kind of deal. And what's really awesome is that you can see the eyes underneath the mask. I think that is really cool. You kind of have to tilt his head back to see them, but they fit and match very, very well. That's cool. So you just pick this off right there, and then we have Casey Jones. His mouth is all kind of angry and everything. They did a great job on this too. You can see the hair kind of falling forward right there, a little towards his eyes. You can see the eyes sculpted on there, and the mouth is sculpted very well, as well with the nose too. So that is tight. I really like that a lot. And then the hood is sculpted very well. Like the sculpting on this thing overall, I just really like it a lot. It has this nice wrinkles over here coming down towards the bottom, and there's this cool texture to it, you know? Seems like it's not just flat. I like that. Some more wrinkles over here. A little bit of paint shading it looks like. I'm not sure about that though. And then we have like these kind of broken up cuffs right there by the shoulders. Again, really nice sculpting on this. I like it. We have this goalie mitt right over here. This other goalie guard. I'm not too familiar with hockey. It looks like they added spikes right here. I'm pretty sure this isn't part of regulation. And then you get this other glove right on this side. So that's pretty nice. Nice sculpting overall. I do like the variety of paint applications. They could have used more, I think, though. We have his keys sculpted on the side right over there. It would have been nice to see those painted. Some rivets down here at the bottom. These pouches on the side. Butt pockets. This is pretty cool. And then what's really interesting about this figure too is that he has the skates on at the bottom. I didn't see that coming. So the articulation on Casey Jones is pretty decent. You can turn his head side to side. His shoulders move outward and you can rotate them forward. He bends at the elbow. He has wrist swivel as well. It's actually a forearm swivel right over there. He has a waist joint, so that's pretty cool. And he has hips that move outward and you can move them forward. So it's kind of like a T-joint. I like that. And then he bends at the knee as well. Unfortunately, no ankle articulation. But the fact that he has these skates actually kind of gives him an ankle pivot a little bit, so you can get him sprawled out like that, and he stands just fine. So the skates really work out for that. So to the top of his head, Casey Jones stands just over 5 inches tall. I just got done looking all over the place for my original Casey Jones figure, which I know I have somewhere. I'm not able to find it right now. So check out Pixel Dan, link in the description right here. He has a comparison with that figure. And then here's my Casey Jones custom that I had made, which is the reason why I know I have that original Casey Jones somewhere, because I used the head sculpt to try to mimic how the hair looks on that one, and I used a dead shot. I think this was dead shot that I used, but yeah, it's my custom. Sculpted all that hair on there, you know what I mean? So it's my 6-inch Casey Jones. And here he is next to the Nicktoons Raphael figure. I think they work in great scale together. And here's Casey next to our version 2.0 Shredder. And for good measure, here he is next to the Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So I don't know what else to say. I really like this figure. I think this is a great TMNT Nicktoons figure, and I highly recommend it. I mean, I just think it's really cool. I like the accessories. I like the posability. I'm very happy to have it. I think Playmates did a really good job with it. My only real complaint with the figure being that they should have painted these brown instead of white. But anyway, I hope you guys liked my review. Hit the like button if you liked it. Leave a comment if you want to comment, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
And as you see right here, it says